Welcome to Connecticut Style, everybody. I'm Jocelyn Memento. Hope you're having a great week so far. Coming up, we've got a lot of things to tell you about. Technology and social media has changed every aspect of our lives, including relationships and the way people date. That's right. Relationship counselor Dr. T.C. Brantley is back. He's always fun to talk about some of the old-fashioned rules that still should apply to dating. And Walk Across Southeastern Connecticut is a benefit for the Terry Broder Breast Cancer Foundation. All the money goes to breast cancer research, and we're going to tell you how you can take part in this. Let's check in with Teresa in the kitchen.
All right, Dawson, I'm here with Chef Tim Cipriano and Sarah Bork from the New Haven Public Schools. Welcome back to the show. It's always nice to have you guys here.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we're talking about new food trucks and salad bars, very healthy options.
We're trying to do a little bit of everything in New Haven. So the free summer meals food truck is to get the food out into the neighborhoods to feed the kids that don't eat. You know, we want to be able to provide 2 meals a day to these kids and bring the food to them, and that's really important. And then salad bars in our schools, we're always looking to kind of think outside the lunchbox and do something a little bit different. So salad bars in all our schools is a fun way to do that and a great way to get fresh vegetables into the kids.
Terrific. And Sarah, what are we making today?
Today we are making a sweet potato and black bean salad. It's really easy to make. It's very healthy. It'll keep you full. And it's a great way to have lunch or dinner.
Fantastic. All right, let's get the show on the road. Look right into camera 2 and tell everyone what they're going to do.
Sit back and relax.
You're having lunch with style.
When everything you love has been stolen from you, someone has to pay.
ABC's Revenge premieres Wednesday, September 21st on ABC.
Here, kitty. Here, kitty. Oh, please come snuggle with Mama.
Missing something? Like the Wear One, Share One event at Sears Optical. One pair for you and one to share with a friend or family. All for just $98.99. Sears Optical. Don't miss a thing.
If you've got pain, you need the patch.
Icy Hot Patches. Targeted no-mess relief. Icy to dull pain. Hot to relax it away.
Pain's no match for the Icy Hot Patch.
And now get all the power of Icy Hot in a natural-based formula. New Icy Hot Naturals.
Attorney Heyman?
Mr. Brown is calling you back on line 2.
Well, thanks for returning my call. I've got some great news. They've agreed to all our demands. The trial's off. We won't stop working until the job gets done.
Just when you thought you were done with your paint project, you discover paint bleed under your tape. Not anymore with patented Frog Tape. Frog Tape is the only tape treated with paint block technology. Watch how it works. Paint block reacts with water, simulating latex paint, and instantly gels to form a micro barrier that seals the edges of the tape, preventing paint bleed. Look at the results. With Frog Tape, no messy lines, no paint bleed. Frog Tape keeps paint out, keeps lines sharp.
Available at all fine home centers, hardware, and paint retailers.
With texting, Twitter, and Facebook, many people have become dependent on electronic interaction to communicate.
But with all this new technology, our next guest says there are still old-fashioned rules that need to be followed when it comes to dating.
Dr. T. Charles Brantley is a relationship counselor and is here with some dating advice. Welcome back to the show.
Oh,
it's great to have you.
Yes, yes.
All right, so we're talking here today about social media and how it's affecting everyday dating.
It's affecting people like crazy, and people are really taking a shortcut to really find out who the person is that they may marry down the road.
So we don't want shortcuts.
We don't want shortcuts because shortcuts just get you in trouble down the road. And so find out, take your time, find out who the person is, do the background check, do the CSI, and you'll find out.
But couldn't this help Facebook and Twitter, that type of thing?
It helps, but again, it's a start. It's not the finish. It's a good kickoff, but it's not the full game. It's the first quarter. It's not four quarters. NFL. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because initially they could meet on the internet and everything else. So we really need to get into who they are.
Gotta go down, and there's some guy. Oh, he's a great guy, but he's really a cookie monster.
What does that mean?
All he wants is cookies. That's all he wants, cookies. And I tell women who are dating, don't go for the guy who's a cookie monster. Go for the baker. The baker not only eat cookie, helps you to prepare cookies as well. A lot of women have a lot of good cookies to have. Cookie monster. No, you want the baker. Help me bake cookies as well.
All right.
But the guys who are the Cookie Monsters,
yes,
they're usually the guys that girls love to go to. They gravitate toward them, the bad guys.
Well,
yeah.
I teach my couples, singles especially, that people are addicted to bad people. Just like you can be addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol, you can be addicted to Cookie Monster.
So
stay away from them.
How do you break that addiction?
First, find out who you are. First, find out, you know what, these type of guys have the same type of results. You're not dumb, you're not just reading the signs. The signs is, he's a bad guy. Stay away from him. Stop going to the same places and find the same type of guy all the time.
All right, so you have Cookie Monster as a friend here.
Yes, Scary Jane. A lot of guys are looking for girls. Oh, she's fine, she's beautiful, she has the hips, she has all that. But deep down inside, Scary Jane, she's a stalker. Only thing she wants is money and time and a good time. Not a good mother, not a good wife, just a good time. Next thing you know, you're in trouble down the road.
Oh, you're talking about fatal attraction.
Fatal attraction. And guys, we are just so bad. Oh, she's fine. God, oh, she looks great. Oh, let's go a little deeper than that. And the deeper you go, to find out who she really is.
All right. Well then, there must be some, if we move back to the technology here, you have some tips that could help us?
Yes. The tips are, yes, you can start with the technology. You can start with that, but again, you got to take your time and find out the person telling you the truth. Old-fashioned things, truth never changes. You can get so caught up with the profile, but let's go further than the profile as well.
Okay, so how do you do that? Do you start asking friends? What?
I would ask friends, most of all, if you start stuttering when you say, what was your last relationship like? How did it end? And if it's always on her, if it's always on him, it's a good sign you're not telling the truth, because it takes two to have a collision.
Do you really want to bring up past relationships, though?
You better, because you may have another issue down the road. Oh, you date my ex-boyfriend, and here your tires are slashed. Oh, no. Find out the past. Very important.
All right, what are the other tips you have?
Always also, when you date with your other friends, because your friends will tell you is a good guy or a bad guy. Your friends true friends will never lie. They'll say, good guy, bad guy, stuff like that as well.
But when you're involved in a relationship, sometimes you don't want to accept that or listen to it.
The problem is people get drunk with love. They get drunk with, oh, yeah, I'm loved. No. Let's slow the roll. Let's pump the brakes really slowly. Find out who the guy is, and then, find out who the girl is, and then as time goes on, you'll find out either Cookie Monster or Scary.
Okay, what are the warning signs for a Cookie Monster or a scary person like a fatal attraction type of woman?
Clingy. You can't go nowhere unless you're there. Now, I do believe in accountability. When it gets serious, the first week, if he or she's asking, I want to know where you're at, there's a problem going on. It's the first week. But after 6 months of dating, yes, definitely accountability. Those are, that's a big sign right there.
All right, so clingy,
yes.
What else is there?
Clingy, you have to always explain yourself in detail. When you're starting, let me say this. If you're starting like you've been married 5 years in the first week, there's problems with that. There's a problem with that. Oh, I want to move in. Wait a minute, I just met you yesterday. There's a problem with that.
A little too pushy then at the very
beginning. A little runny. You know what? Listen, good restaurants take time to eat. Olive Garden takes time. McDonald's, fast food. Having a fast food, indigestion.
All right, so let's go back to the technology. And we're talking about, would you friend your significant other on Facebook? Is that something you'd recommend?
If you get into a very serious relationship after a certain amount of time, yes, you friend each other. I teach couples that before you have a new friend of opposite sex, make sure you check over each other. You can't have a new friend unless your other your partner knows. All right. Cannot do that.
Seems like a pain in the neck. I gotta tell you, that seems like a lot of
after 6 months?
I don't know. You can't have friends? You can't have your own Facebook friends?
You cannot have nothing unless you're now after 6 months.
Isn't that a trust factor then?
Listen, the trust factors are only built up in time. All right, you trying to be slick on me? They're built up in time. But after a certain time, Teresa, after a certain time, yes, we must know everything, because whatever you don't know can bite you in the dark.
All right, well, what
words to live by?
Yeah.
All right.
What's the biggest mistake when it comes to technology? What do people tend not to do because
they depend too much on technology more than character. Character is something that will never, a character person will never change. And the character is that, when I sneak up on you after 6 months of dating and I find out you have another girlfriend or you've been married, there is something wrong with your ring finger. There's a tan on it and you're telling me that you work. No, you are married, you're not telling the truth.
Right.
Character. Very important in a relationship.
All right.
That is amazing. Okay, anything else that we need to know?
Yeah. You know what? Again, true love takes time. Yes,
I was just going to say, like, thinking of an instant messenger or iChat, it seems like a good idea.
It is a good, again, it's a good start, Teresa, but it's not the end.
It seems like it would be crucial in a long-distance relationship.
Now, long-distance, Skype, understand, but again, you may start at McDonald's, but you cannot end at McDonald's.
Quality, I get it.
And you should really take that time. This is the thing. People just don't take time anymore when it comes to relationships.
People have this romantic love, and Lady Diana learned the hard way. She fell in love with her prince, but in actuality, he was Cookie Monster. Yeah, I said
All right. Okay. We're just about out of time. It's always a pleasure having you here.
Thanks for having me.
We'll
Thanks
come
for
up with
having me.
something else to talk about the next time, okay?
Oh, we shall.
Stay away from the Cookie Monsters.
Stay away from Cookie Monster.
And Scary Jane.
And Scary Jane. She's scary. Yes.
All right. Coming up next, roasted sweet potato and black bean salad is on the menu in the kitchen. That's New Haven school food. New Haven school food. We'll hear from them coming up next.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I went a lot of years without seeing the dentist. And then it happened. One tooth, so painful I couldn't even sleep at night. Why do people wait so long to call the dentist? You're going to have to take care of it sometime. Aspen Dental got me in right away. My dentist fixed me up, and now I'm sleeping like a baby.
Right now, new patients get a free exam and x-rays. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Come on, people. Take care of your smile. Call Aspen Dental.
A little time to smile.
Your child has cerebral palsy, and you want to know what went wrong. CP may be caused by a doctor's mistake. If so, we'll fight for the money you need to provide a better life for your child. We promise within 24 hours we'll start working to get money for your child's care. We're the legal veterans who for over 70 years have held doctors accountable. Your child deserves the best treatments, now and in the future. Call 888-TRAN-TOLO.
Hi everybody, Scott Haney here at Middlebury Consignment, one of the shops, one of the amazing shops at Whittemore Crossing, right here in Middlebury, Connecticut. If you like to shop where I shop, this is the place to come. It is a destination place where you're going to find furniture, you're going to find consignment, you're going to find new items, you're going to find fine home accessories, lighting, artwork. It runs the gamut for a complete home design. Middlebury Consignment, consignment and a whole lot more. Middlebury Consignment, come spend the day.
Summer can be one of the toughest times for families who rely on school food programs to make ends meet. But thanks to the United Way, a new food truck serves free, healthy, and nutritious meals to children living in underserved neighborhoods. Tim Cipriano is the Executive Director of Food Services for New Haven Public Schools, and he's joined by Sarah Bork, the school wellness dietitian. Welcome both to the show. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
So tell us about these food trucks. It's almost like an ice cream truck, would you say?
No, nothing like an ice cream truck.
Good, I'm glad I read my script there.
We don't serve desserts in our schools, so we're serving healthy, good food. So if you want something sweet, it's a piece of fresh fruit, from a local farm, or we're doing tasty sandwiches and salads and ice cold milk. And fresh fruit, and driving to the neighborhoods and feeding kids.
I think we need to explain that these children won't eat otherwise.
Right. So 1 in 4 kids in New Haven lacks access to nutritious meals every day. These are the same kids that rely on school meal programs to eat, and then when school's out, there's possibly no programs for them to go to. Summer school is a short period of time, so then there's a 4-week period where there's no food available. So we wanted to kind of tackle that, put a truck together, drive around, and feed the kids that need to eat.
That's great. And you're also nominated for an award.
Yes.
This is kind of cool.
Yep. Through the Food Network. It's
the Great Food Truck Race.
That's awesome.
Yep, so you can go online and vote for the truck every day. And there are, the USDA has a summer meal program. It's an extension of the school lunch program. And typically that's offered at sites, so usually schools in New Haven offer free meals. But the truck is wonderful for families who have a hard time with transportation and getting to the meals. So we're bringing the meals to the kids.
That's a terrific idea. Way to go. And what are we making here today?
So today we're making a roasted sweet potato and black bean salad. So we're going to get started.
Let's do that.
We're just going to cut up some garlic, really small, nothing fancy. We want to make this a recipe that's going to be very easy for anybody to make. So in the bowl we have pre-roasted sweet potatoes, which was just sweet potatoes cut up, cooked at 425 with salt and pepper and a little bit of oil.
Okay.
And then canned green beans, right?
They look brown to me,
yeah,
too.
Well, they're actually black beans, yeah. So,
Okay.
you know, we like our colors. So, so canned black beans, and then we rinse them to reduce the sodium.
Yep, a lot of people shy away from buying dried beans because it's a little bit cumbersome to soak them and make them the right way. So they buy canned beans. Canned beans can be a little bit high in sodium, and everyone nowadays is worried about their sodium intake, which they should be. So one really quick, easy tip is if you want to drain the beans first in a colander and then rinse them, you can actually remove about 40% of the sodium. So you can still save time by buying canned, and then you can still reduce your sodium intake, and they still taste great.
That's a very helpful
Yes,
tip.
Absolutely.
So Tim, you fed this to your children, and they like this, right?
So no, I fed it to one child. The other two said, no thank you, we're
tried.
full from dinner. But one, you know, my 7-year-old son James tasted it and ate it and liked it. So, you know, one is better than none all the time. So I'm going to cut these up and then have you squeeze the lime juice.
Oh, I could do that.
Into the...
Right into
the bowl.
Okay.
Well, I try to get this...
such nice, fresh ingredients.
This going. Yeah, so the garlic came from Barnard School, which is in New Haven. They have
which I think is so interesting. There's a garden there.
Yeah, we have a number of gardens in our schools. The tomatoes and the Swiss chard are from Wallingfield Farm, and they sell at the New Haven farmers markets on Wednesdays and then on Saturdays. And they're an organic farm in Connecticut. And we don't necessarily, you know, use organic produce in our schools because of the cost factor, but we really want to emphasize and push fresh fruits and vegetables in our schools, and certainly a number from local farms as well.
Sir, I know that school lunches have changed quite a bit since I was in school, and probably you were in school. What are some of the major differences, would you say?
There's just, overall, all the standards for nutrition are a lot higher now, so schools are being required to make sure that they're meeting the new USDA dietary guidelines. So this year will be, our menus have always met those guidelines, but we'll be sure to try to include some new things like the salad and other types of, lots of emphasis on dark green veggies and also orange. It's important because the orange vegetables are really high in beta-carotene, which actually turns into vitamin A in your body. So we're trying to make sure the kids get all their vitamin A, and that's one of the great reasons why we love this salad.
Now, Tim, what are you doing in the saucepan?
So I just cut up a couple leaves of Swiss chard. I want to add some, you know, a green veggie that's pretty potent and chock full of good nutrition, and then just a quick saute to kind of break it down and make it a little bit softer. Then and I chopped up some cilantro and tomatoes and scallions, and then that's it. So
Can I mix?
You can mix it up. I'm going to drizzle it with just a little bit of olive oil, and then we're done.
That, you could find salad bars in the New Haven Public Schools.
Right. So we're kicking off a salad bar program this year. We're going to have a salad bar in every one of our schools.
Oh, terrific.
And so we're going to really increase access to fresh vegetables in our schools.
Great. Well, we're just about out of time, so we're going to try this at the end of the show.
Absolutely.
I want to thank you both for being here, and good luck with the food truck.
Thank you very much.
Terrific. All right, coming up next, we'll tell you how you could walk across southeastern Connecticut for breast cancer. That's when Connecticut Style returns. Stay with us.
The Yankees take on the Royals tonight at 8 on MyTV9. After 6 games at home, New York hits the road again. Will they win big in Kansas City? You don't want to miss this game tonight at 8 on MyTV9. The Patriots play the Buccaneers Thursday at 7:30 on MyTV9. New England meets Tampa Bay on the field. Which team will take this preseason game? Don't miss a minute of the action Thursday at 7:30 on MyTV9.
You're 1 degree away from achieving more. American Public University has more than 75 online degrees. American Public University has been nationally recognized by the Sloan Consortium for Best Practices in Online Education. American Public University's tuition is far less than other online universities, and you're 1 click away from making it happen. To learn more about one of the best values in online education, visit AmericanPublicU.org.
Big news for allergy sufferers.
Prescription strength Allegra is now available without a prescription.
Same exact medicine, same full prescription strength.
Only Allegra delivers fast, non-sedating 24-hour relief for your allergy symptoms.
Prescription strength Allegra, now without a prescription.
Look at this awesome pic. It's yours. Look at this amazing video. You shot it. When you send us your stuff to report it, we're able to do a better job covering the storm. Thanks for being a part of the team.
Shock, sadness, confusion, emotions run the gamut when a loved one is diagnosed with breast cancer. Terry Broder was only 39 when she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. There were no warning signs or family history, and after a 2-year battle, she lost her fight. But her legacy of courage and love live on through the Terry Broder Breast Cancer Foundation. And joining us now is Marianne Esposito, the executive director of the foundation, and Ellen Sorcheski, who's here to tell us more about how we can do what we can do to help out.
Yes.
Both of you personally did not know Terry Broder, but what can you tell us about her?
Well, Terry was a young mom, lived in Old Saybrook, 3 young children, and she was active in her community, and basically was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer at age 39 without any warning signs.
I knew her husband Tim. I didn't know Terry personally, but I worked with her husband Tim, and after Terry died, that's how I got involved, through knowing Tim.
I understand 2 of her closest friends actually started the foundation?
Yes, Norma Logan was in treatment for breast cancer, stage 4 as well.
Herself?
Yes, and met Terry. They became friends. And the night of the calling hours for Terry Broder, Norma launched a letter that started the foundation. And the vision was that 100% of all fundraising would go directly to breast cancer research.
That's great. And she also, I think she did this with
her friend, Sandy Maniscalco, yes. Together, they put the foundation together. Their vision was to walk across Connecticut, and it was the beginning of the walk across southeastern Connecticut.
And you are the co-chair of this year's walk.
Yes, I'm the co-chair along with Pat Newborg, and we're very excited. We've both been involved for 6 years. So I started out as procurement team captain for I've been doing it for 6 years now, and I walk co-chair. This is my 3rd year.
And the walk has been going on. This is the 6th year, is that correct?
6th year.
And the money goes to?
Breast cancer research. So far, $1.8 million has been raised and given to promising breast cancer researchers to find the cure and eradicate breast cancer.
Well, let's talk about the statistics now. Where are we in the fight against breast cancer?
Well, the Department of Health says that we have 2.5 million breast cancer survivors in the United States. But the sombering fact is there will still be 40,000 deaths from the disease this year.
That's true. And at this point, we also know that the number of cases among young women with breast cancer, really aggressive cases, are also increasing, are they not?
When there's early detection, looking for cases and trying to get the solutions put in place sooner, earlier treatment options.
The screening should start at 40, but for Terry, she was 39 when she was diagnosed.
That's right.
That's right.
There's still cases where there's no anticipated reason for.
So that's where I think that self-exam is extremely important in this case.
I would agree with that.
Right? Because
should
you
start
just
early.
don't know if you have a family. Well, for a lot of people, like Terry, did not have family history, so you almost have to start that self-exam early on.
I think all women should know they should start self-exam early on. Hopefully their doctors are telling them that.
Exactly. Let's talk about the walk. Where is it going to be?
The walk is the first Saturday of October, October 1st, and it is from Old Saybrook, Connecticut to Camp Harkness, Waterford. And we have 3 options. Last year we had 350 walkers and over 200 volunteers. This year we're hoping to reach 500 walkers and over 200 volunteers as well. And it's from Old Saybrook the full marathon, super half marathon, and a quarter marathon.
When you
so we
say
have
full
options for everything.
marathon, are you saying
26.2 miles?
Really?
Yes.
For that walk.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
It's a huge commitment, both to train for the walk and to do the fundraising.
The women and men that do this are amazing. The majority of the walkers are women, but we have quite a few men that walk as well. We'd love more men to come and join us. And
I assume it's a scenic walk.
It's a very scenic walk. It's along the waterfront. It's through some of the woods at Rocky Neck State Park. It's people love the walk. Yes.
Very good. Now let's get the information on the screen right now so we can tell everybody how they can do this. Walk across southeastern Connecticut to benefit the Terry Broder Breast Cancer Foundation is going on Saturday, October 1st. So be sure to mark that on your calendar. For more information, all you have to do is go to the website TBBCF, which stands for the Terry Broder
Breast Cancer
Foundation. So that's dbbcf.org.
That's correct.
And you want to see as many people out there as you can. What's the goal this year to raise?
500 walkers. Come join us.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't go away. There's more Connecticut Style right after this.
Connecticut Lighting Centers invites you to save energy and money. Today's fluorescent lighting is a smart choice for kitchens, bathrooms, and anywhere you need great light. Commercial-grade electronic ballast and instant on-off electronics ensure silent operation. And low-profile silhouettes make energy efficiency even more attractive. See our flyer at ctlighting.com and save 12% off all fluorescents.
Connecticut Lighting Centers, we put the accent on your home.
If you've been in an accident, hurt, or injured, the only way you're going to get the money you deserve is with a very powerful lawyer. A lawyer with the power to win. Jonathan Perkins.
Any type of case, any type of injury, we fight hard.
You win with the power of Perkins. The power of Perkins.
Gets you larger cash settlements and gets it fast.
The power of understanding.
To know what you need.
The power to help.
To make sure you're getting the best treatment possible.
Get the power of Perkins.
Call the Perkins hotline today and win.
I'm Rachel Lutzker for Advanced Window Systems. I do our budget and pay our bills. I just got to get real value every time. Why Advanced Window Systems? A great local company, a federal tax credit, the industry's best warranty, and low factory direct pricing. You'll get a lifetime warranty that's the best in the industry. It even covers this kind of breakage. AWS installs premium roofing and siding too. Call now. Pay no interest for 1 year.
1-800-841-6544.
All right, we're back here in the kitchen with all of our guests, and we're going to try the sweet potato black bean
Yes.
salad. All right, that sounds terrific. We should mention that the food truck is traveling along all around New Haven.
The food truck goes to 3 different locations: Betsy Ross School, Helen Grant School, and Micro Society School, and all that can be found on our website at nhps.net/food truck.
And don't forget to vote.
And don't forget to vote. And all that can also be found on our website.
All right, you want to pass the food out?
Sure, I'll serve it up.
All right, let's try that. We want to thank all of our guests today. T.C. Brantley, Marianne Esposito, and Ellen Swerchewski, and Tim Cipriano and Sarah Bork. Thanks so much for being here, guys, and most of all,
make it a great day. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for having us.
We're going to try this now. Looks great.